I'm sitting here today with John West, Direct Lenders, and obviously he may be a little bit biased, but we're going to talk about what do you need to do or what do you need to think about when you're selecting a lender. There's a lot of options out there, and I want to get John's take on it, and I'll kind of wrap up with my opinion as well.
Very good, thank you, Rhett, and yes, I am a little biased. I do think that the best way to select a realtor is to interview a couple of real estate professionals.
Sure.
And ask them who they've had a great experience with.
Right.
Contrary to popular thinking, the big banks generally are a little big and they're not responsive, and they send all their loan packages to different states, and you walk into a bank and they have loan officers that handle boats, cars, checking accounts and things like that. They don't specialize. So I believe that someone that's all they do are mortgage loans, that is really who's going to know every trick in the trade and have every complete weapon available to benefit the buyer.
Definitely. It's kind of like you wouldn't want to go have heart surgery at a general practitioner doctor. So
no, you
wouldn't be specialized in what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because it is a complicated process, and there's a lot of moving parts.
Well, and way worse than the local banks probably would be the internet loans. You know, there are companies that advertise that they do quick loans, and you can go on the internet, but those are little more than telemarketing loan officers. They know very little. And if you were to check with the Department of Bank and Finance, you'd find more complaints against them than all others combined.
Sure. So a lot of options for different people, a lot of different scenarios for people. Some people have the streamlined, solid income, solid credit. Anyone would approve them. Might not have the same complications going online. Someone maybe a little bit challenged. Maybe there was a little bit of things to look into. That's where someone that specializes in it's really going to do what they need to do to advise the person or the potential borrower into what options are available to them, help them get the best rate for what their circumstance is, and then get them to that process. So
that's very true. And I still say the best way to get is to get referred into someone who does loans by contacting a local realtor, namely your company.
Absolutely. Well, obviously we're a little biased there as well, but it definitely helps having someone you have a relationship with. If you pick up the phone and call somebody that has the ability and the ability to really actually make things happen. If you're dealing with someone that's just sitting on the floor in a big institution, they don't have a lot of authority to really do much more than ask a question and wait till they get a response back from a center that's possibly in another state.
So that's so true.
It's nice knowing that you've got people you can reach out to directly and find out what's going on.
One of the biggest complaints we hear are people return calls, and it takes several days to get a return call.
And I will say this, just from experience working with direct lenders, you guys have a great staff, and you're really prompt on calling people back immediately, and that's important. We're in a society where we want immediate answers to what's going on, and you guys do a great job.
Thank you very much. We strive to be very immediate in that regard.
So I'll wrap up with saying, get your financing wherever you're comfortable. Money is fairly comparable, fairly priced the same across the board. It's highly regulated by the government. Go off service, figure out who you're going to feel comfortable with working, that's going to be responsive, and that's my tip of the day.